He deal with me so badly. My name is Anna, and I never thought my search for love would lead me into a nightmare. I was 22, living in a small town and just starting my first job after college. That's when I met Jason. He seemed perfect, tall, confident and charming. He made me laugh, opened doors for me, and told me I was the most important person in his life. Everyone thought we looked like the perfect couple. But behind closed doors, the truth was different. At first, Jason's controlling behavior seemed harmless. He didn't like it when I went out with friends, saying he just wanted to spend more time with me. Then he started asking for my phone, scrolling through my messages and accusing me of talking to other guys. I thought it was jealousy, maybe even love, and I ignored the warning signs. Then came the anger. One evening after I came home late from work, Jason exploded. His voice was sharp, his words cruel. He pushed me against the wall, and for the first time I saw the man behind the mask. I cried, begged him to stop, and he apologized afterward, promising it would never happen again. But it did. The cycle repeated itself, calm, then rage, then apologies. Each time I felt smaller, more trapped. He convinced me no one else would love me. He cut me off from friends, and I became a shadow of the person I once was. One night it went too far. After a heated argument, Jason hit me hard enough to leave a bruise across my face. That was the night a neighbor heard the screaming and called the police. When the officers arrived, I was trembling, broken, but still breathing. They arrested Jason on the spot. The first time in months, I felt a little bit safe. The trial was painful. I had to tell strangers about the bruises, the fear, and the way Jason had controlled me. But the evidence was clear. Photos, police reports, even text messages where he admitted to hurting me were brought into court. Jason sat there, cold and unremorseful. The judge didn't take it lightly. Jason was sentenced to 5 years in prison for domestic abuse and assault. As the verdict was read, I felt tears streaming down my face, not of sadness, but of relief. Finally, he couldn't hurt me anymore. The punishment gave me peace, but the journey to healing was not easy. At first, I couldn't sleep without hearing his voice in my head. I jumped every time I heard a door slam. Trusting people felt impossible. That's when I turned to counseling. Week after week, I sat in a small office and slowly unpacked my pain. My counselor reminded me that what happened wasn't my fault, that I wasn't weak for staying as long as I did. I was human, and humans sometimes believe in love even when love is dangerous. I started reconnecting with the people Jason had cut me off from. My best friend welcomed me back without judgment. My parents, who had worried quietly for so long, wrapped me in love. I began rebuilding my life piece by piece. I found strength in small victories, going out alone, saying no without fear, laughing without guilt. I realized that healing wasn't about forgetting what Jason did to me. It was about taking back my power and refusing to let his shadow control my future. My story isn't easy to tell, but it's important. Abuse doesn't always start with fists. It starts with control, jealousy, and manipulation. It starts with someone convincing you that love and pain can live side by side. The truth is, love should never hurt. Real love respects, protects, and uplifts. If you ever find yourself in a relationship where you feel smaller, scared, or silenced, don't ignore it. Don't wait until it's too late. Jason thought he had power over me. He thought his anger and control could define my life. But in the end, the law held him accountable. He lost his freedom, and I gained mine back. Today, I stand stronger, wiser, and more aware of what love truly means. If my story helps even one person recognize the signs and walk away before it's too late, then speaking my truth is worth it. And that is the dark truth inside Marv's story.